Now, this thought experiment questions the concept of identity. This paradox was deliberated and thought up by the philosophical goats Pluto, Heraclitus, and the one who actually came up with the experiment, Plutarch. I have no clue if I've said these names right. Anyways, the experiment goes as follows. You have a ship owned by Thesus. This ship was given to the Athenians to preserve and look after. As time goes on, the ship naturally starts to decay and rot. So the Athenians, in order to preserve the ship, replaced the broken and rotting planks with fresh new ones. As time goes on, more and more planks and pieces are added to the ship to replace the old, decaying ones. Eventually, all the old pieces which made the ship of Thesus are gone and have been replaced with the new ones. Therefore, the question arises, is this ship still the same ship of Thesus? Do the Athenians still have the ship of Thesus if they've replaced all the original parts? The ship is used as an example by Plutarch, but the concept applies to every object, you know? When does an object cease to be itself and become a new object? Or does it always stay the same object? Now it's time to see whether I'm a psychopath or not with the trolley experiment. Introduced by philosopher Philippa Foot in 1967, the basic variation of the trolley problem is that a trolley is heading towards 5 people who are tied on a track. You are standing next to a lever that can divert the trolley onto the other track. On the other track, only one person is tied. So the two scenarios are, you either do nothing and the trolley kills 5 people, or you pull the lever and the trolley kills one person and you've basically murdered that one person. There are more variations to this problem. For example, one is the fat man. Instead of a lever, you are standing on the footbridge over trolley tracks next to a fat man. In this instance, you can either do nothing or you can push the fat man onto the track, kill the fat guy, but then this will save the 5 people tied to the track. So firstly, how fat is this man that he is able to stop a whole ass trolley, alright? I mean, either way, I think I know in this scenario what I'm going to be doing.
Really?
Anyways, there's a lot more variations to this experiment, but the point of this thought experiment is to explore different ethical theories such as utilitarianism, deontological ethics, virtues, etc. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys would do in the trolley problem. Now, this one is more of a paradox than a thought experiment, but hey, potato potato, I like a black hole. So this paradox is a very fundamental problem in theoretical physics that comes from a contradiction in quantum mechanics and general relativity regarding the fate of information which falls into black holes. Now, according to Einstein and general relativity, black holes have a gravitational field so strong nothing can escape from them once they've crossed the event horizon. I'm sure you guys know this. General relativity predicts that anything falling into the black hole is completely lost, erasing all information about the matter's original state. That's it, completely gone. In quantum mechanics, however, this would violate a key principle, which is that the state of a system at one point in time should determine its state at any other time. And this is seen by its wave function, right? So if information is lost forever, according to general relativity, then it would destroy the wave function in quantum mechanics and therefore violate its principle. In comes Mr. Stephen Hawking, who showed that black holes emit radiation known as Hawking radiation, which causes them to lose mass and eventually evaporate. Hawking radiation is thermal and leads to the conclusion that information is lost when a black hole evaporates. There's lots of theories as to possible solutions for this paradox. For example, one is that apparently information gets stuck on the outskirts of the black hole, so it's not lost inside the black hole. But yeah, all these theories, I won't get into them because number one, they'll probably put you to sleep if you're somehow still awake, and number two, they're bloody confusing.